Why, hello and welcome back to another LOTRO Adventure, my friends. We're back right where we left off in the last episode, and we are continuing our adventure there. And it is going to be an awesome one at that. All right, so last time when we ended the episode, if you watched the LOTRO Adventure series, we explored all of his amazing trophies. I think the most impressive one, personally, is the one where the guy cut off the foul beast's head. That's pretty impressive. So this guy is old. He got captured during the war, the final war with Gondor and Mordor and Haradrim and the Corsairs of Umbar. And he got freed, but he's taken a toll, and he wishes to go back to be a sailor again, like a lord of the fleet instead of being a lord of the Vale of Lebanon Inn. I'm saying the name right now. But anyway, let's talk to him. So many memories. Perhaps my son should succeed me. It took, so they're asking him to step down because he's so tired, and they want his son to kind of take over because he's kind of like, they want him to take a break. I think it's kind of the gist of it, the people, because he's gone through a lot. And he wishes just to go back and be a sailor again, pretty much. Kind of a cool story. It's pretty awesome, actually. Perhaps my son should succeed me. It took the folk of Gleneth to make me realize something I think I have known for these past few months, but did not express. My heart does not belong on land. I wish to sail again, Zollin. I can better serve King Elisar from the deck of a ship, as I did in prior years. Valtharanon, his son, should rule in Lebanon, and that's the name. Okay, who's this guy? Oh, there's his son. My father has seized by one of his moods again, I see. He has always suffered from the call of the gulls, the pull of the sea, but it has been worse in recent days. I do not desire to rule in Lebanon, but I will do so if that is my father's wish, and the will of the king. And honestly, if he doesn't want to rule, but he's going to do it out of loyalty, I mean, that's probably the best kind of ruler. Alright. That day is not yet here, but still, you must tell me what brings you to Pelagar. The armor of the usurper? Aye, I know it. An Angbor of Lamadon sent it to us several moons ago, charging my father with its safekeeping, and so it is kept safe. You are welcome to see it for yourself, Zollin. The armory of Pelagar is to the south of the manor. With my permission, the gods will allow you to pass. They are men and women of true hearts and proven loyalty, and they guard the armor day and night. All right, cool. Wow, it was actually a really fun story. So if you missed the beginning of this, you probably should maybe hop back and watch the previous episode first. But if you be here to stay, you can always go back and rewatch the previous one, right? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a drink, relax, so you can enjoy yourself. So that's the manor we were just in. Is that the armory? Let's see. Okay, you have to go down and around. All right, we'll call our horse here. Clyde the Clydesdale. All right, and we ride now. And remember, if you remember the other one, we're also trying to help that child, that girl. She's trying to get her brother to come out of the house because he's scared after the war. So we're like checking things for him to make sure there's no bad guys anymore. We're trying to help the little kid kind of get his nerve to get it back out of the house, which is understandable. War is a terrible thing that most of us have never experienced in that. So, I can imagine how horrible, but I've never experienced it myself, right? Besides through stories and games, right? So yeah, anyway, moving on.
You have come at the request of Lord Seagon and his son?
What brings you three as such, as you here? You tell, how do you say her name? Kugril? That supporters of the heirs of Castamere may seek to steal his armor for their own purposes. That the Lord of Lebanon wants to ensure it's kept safe. He needs not fear on that account, friend. We take great care to keep unknown folk from entering the armory. Why? A suspicious woman has been watching us from a distance for the past few days. I have yet to see her today. Rest assured, we keep an eye upon her when we do see her sulking about. You are welcome to go inside and check on the armor yourself. You and your companions would stick it in my memory well enough that I do not think you are the sort we need to suspect. In gratitude, perhaps, you will deal with some of the pests within. We have had something of a rat and crawler problem in recent days. Lovely. Alright, well, I'm going in, guys. Here we go. Alright. So this is the armory. Ah, get out. Get back. Bad creature. I gotta have to clean up the carpet, man, after I chop these bugs up on it. Gross. Alright. Wow, this is a pretty cool look. Look at that light effect. Look at that awesome light effect. Well, we're having a little bit of a weird something happened there with a load. Okay, we're good. We're good. That looks awesome. It looks really, really good, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks really good. All right. Rat attack! Rat attack! Rat! No, not a Pokemon. We're just getting attacked by regular rats. Die, you bug! Die, you rat! To the king! I'll just gather them all up. All right. The armor is, it said the armor is good, basically. I guess this is the armor of the usurper. Okay, well, it looks pretty cool. Ah, pretty cool. Pretty cool looking. It's definitely old. There's another player. Probably also trying to get the stuff done before the thing is out. He's gonna be like, I was in the video! If he watches this. Tell me if you're watching this later and you're that player, I want to leave a comment. Alright. It's kind of fun because a lot of times I get to meet people in my server that are like, oh, Zollin. I'm like, yes, it's me.
Customer's armor remains where it was left. I told you so.
But look here. The sulking woman is back. She watches us from yonder, pretending that we are not the object of her attention. But it is clear to me she spies upon us, even now. Alright, talk to Legolas. What girl are they talking about?
I have had an idea.
Zollin, if we stage a performance for the benefit of this spy, we might be able to learn if she works for the heirs of Castamere, and turn that knowledge to our benefit. Legolas smiles at you briefly before the elf drops a pained expression. Is that so? Legolas demands angrily. Alright. Oh, okay, we're supposed to, we're arguing. We're pretend arguing. Yeah, Legolas, exactly! How dare you, Legolas, exclaims. How dare you? I should have expected no less from such as you, Legolas exclaims. Then he lowers his voice. Now you should stroll most casually in the direction of the skulking spy, my friend. Perhaps she will be interested to speak to you. And if you can draw from her some knowledge of the heirs of Castamere, their support, we will be aided. And yet, there be no hard feelings between us, Zollin. Such a performance did not come easily for me, but if it serves as effective bait for this suspicious fish, it will provide worthwhile. Gimli and I will meet you back at Sirgun's manor after you have spoken with the onlooker. Good fortune with you. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not mad at you, Legolas. You're too nice. Okay, walk by the suspicious... Where is the suspicious person? That must be her right there. The woman eyes you curiously.
I beg your pardon, stranger, but I could not help but notice your argument.
Argument with the elf over the other way. Did he give you an insult? I have seen such as he treats others with disrespect, and often enough that it has become, to me, a sad indicator that all of the folk believe themselves to be our betters.
You tell the woman that he took issue with some of the statements you made about the new Queen of Gondor, and she studies you closely.
Is that so?
Oh, I'm a fast thinker, apparently. She asks,
Perhaps you would like to hear my own thoughts on this subject.
I do not begrudge Elisar his choice of wife. Were he not king, he could marry anyone he wished.
And he would have my blessing. But if he is to be king, he should put the needs of Gondor ahead of his heart's call. If Gondor is to have a queen, she should be a woman of Gondor. Does he not know the history of his own kingdom? El-Kadakar married a North woman and caused much bloodshed. Does Elisar desire another kin strife? The scribes named Castamir, the usurper, for trying to restore Gondor, and he perished for it. But even today, there are some who believe in that for which he stood. If you join with them, you may be well rewarded, and see the return of the king who prizes what Gondor should be. One of the beacons of Gondor remains lit, and it casts Castamir's shadow long and far. If you are a friend to those who wish to see it remain so, you will agree with us. We must act in the shadows for now, and keep down our voices, and never who might be watching us.
I mean, of course, yes. I agree, yes, of course. Yes, no, I'm the spy. Athelia nods, smiling discreetly. Alright, return to his manor. Okay, so, I've gotten some information. That's good. Where is this other quest? Okay. We'll go grab this one over here on this other side. We're getting very close, I think, to be done with the chapter here. Oh, what does this armor look like? Wrong button. No, it looks pretty good. Cool. I need to go and I want to do that kid's quest over here real quick too. Go to this distance with the destroyed Castamir monument. Is that this? Okay. You find a place to scout for Kandron. Alright, so we can turn in that quest from last one with a kid. So, we'll do that first. Alright. Alright, kid, you can come out now.
You didn't see anything strange? But what if... No, you're telling the truth, right? Okay. I believe you. I'm coming out now.
Carlisle wearily emerges from the house, but relaxes upon seeing. Here's the child.
Thank you. The next time Kadron had a bad dreams, I'll help him, and same way you did. Maybe he'll feel safe in the city again soon.
Alright, well, we help the children. We're a heroic dwarf, helping the scared children. Awesome. It's a cute little story. I love it that LOTRO puts in those sweet little stories on the side, because like it's cool to be always like off helping, like helping people in battles and stuff, and you're off doing these epic hero things, and then LOTRO like puts you in this like moment as an adventurer. I mean, I think LOTRO catches that thing that a lot of people like about D&D. I mean, honestly, where you're like this hard adventurer, but then like you're helping a child, just because out of the goodness of your heart, right? Maybe for some characters it'd be an ulterior motive, right? But for my character, it would be out of helping for loyalty and just being kind, because Zollin is most definitely like lawful good if you were going to put him in a D&D setting. All right, that means like really good guy. He would rarely sacrifice his morals for anything. So he would help children quickly if they needed help, is my point. All right, Legolas! No matter what race, mind you.
For you, my friend.
I have 2 questions for you, my friend. First, was she convinced by our display? And second, is she a supporter of the heirs of Castamere? And we supposed. Yes to both? Very good, Zollin. I am sorry it fell to you to play this part, but if she believes your interests are aligned with hers, we may be able to follow this thread to its very source and learn who now leads the heirs of Castamere. You must keep these folks convinced, my friend, for as long as you are able to do so.
If it were up to me, I would have shown this woman the blade of my axe.
Wow, Gimli.
If it were up to me, I would have shown this woman the blade of my axe and gotten just as many answers, if not more.
Oh, Threatener, okay.
But Legolas says that would be not wise. Does it matter where the wisdom comes from? If it might be gotten more swiftly one way than by another? If you ask, must be the play-acting spy today, so be it. But when it comes to fighting, as it always does, don't be too slow to set aside the lies and pick up your weapon.
Yes, thank you, Gimli. I will keep that in mind.
Legolas and Gimli told me about the woman you met. What were her words?
One of the beacons of Gondor remains lit, and Castamere's shadow long and far. She may have been speaking in riddles, but I think it more likely she meant her people keep one of the beacons lit, even in the aftermath of the war. My scouts have reported smoke on the horizon to the northeast. It is possible Anglebed could be the source of it. This is where you should go if you think to find more supporters of the heirs. But use caution. These could well prove to be dangerous folk. If they suspect your beliefs do not align with theirs, you should continue to convince them you stand beside them until you have learned what you need. Yep, alright, that's the goal. We got it. We got it. Okay, travel to Omen Anglebed. Angle the bed. My horse is T-posing. Whee! It's always funny with a little load there. I might need to go, let's see. Is it north? Is it south? Is it... Okay, I need to go out and to the left, I think. Off we go! Bum ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-da-dum, dum dum ba-da-dum. It's a beautiful ride. Look at this. I'm gonna turn off the... There. Isn't that gorgeous? Now entering Upper Lebanon, King's Gondor, which is the dimension. So if you ever see parentheses around something, that is like a different dimension. So you hear King's Gondor, or Midsummer, or After, you know, all these things. It's different times things happened in the stories. I need to cross this water. Unfortunately, I might have to go for a swim! Swimmy, swim, swim, swim. Yeah, look at that water. Look at that water animation. It's gorgeous. And the reflection. Oh, wow, look, you see the reflection of the buildings right there. Okay, so I was, one of my episodes you'll see later on, if you're watching Return to Moria series, I was comparing the water. And I have not compared them side by side with a picture, but I'm thinking that the water animation's a little better in Return to Moria, obviously because it's a brand new game. So this is a compliment to Return to Moria and to LOTRO. But also, I think the reflections are still better in LOTRO, which is crazy. The water's so good. LOTRO's one claim to fame. It's got great water. It's not the only thing that makes LOTRO great, but it's good. It sounds like a good meme though, from Zollin. What, you know what LOTRO's got? Great water. But obviously the storytelling is amazing and the world building is insane, and that's really the claim to fame with LOTRO. It's got the best world building because not only do you have it tied in with something nostalgic and awesome with Lord of the Rings, it's been around for so long, but their stories they add in are also good, right? And the world, I mean, look at this, look at the city, guys, and the sun rising in the distance. Like, that's so cool. And you can just like walk around anywhere in the world and see all these places and the stars, and there's the Big Dipper right. Well, no, that's not the Big Dipper. Where's usually the Big Dipper's right here. Well, there's one of the stars. I think it maybe hasn't come up yet. Oh no, is it over there? Is that it? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Also, some of our real stars are there, not because. It's because there was a hint at the fact that Tolkien, you know, you've heard it like, you know, maybe this is our world in the past, right, or something. Tolkien never specifically said that. I don't think he really wanted that. He just stuck our moon and stars in there because he liked our stars. And he thought it was cool. And it could be another planet, right? In a very close galaxy, right? Who knows? But I like the fact that it's not. I think that it being a separate, its own world, or maybe just a different dimension. I don't know. I guess that could be good. Right? What do you guys think about that? What do you like? Do you like that idea that it's our past? I don't know. I think I like it as a separate world. Because I know Tolkien didn't really like the idea fully of making it like exactly like that, you know? Being a one-for-one, just the past of our world. I don't think he wanted that really. So yeah. That's why you need to use C.S. Lewis's portal gates to get around the multiverse. You can go to our planet, go to Middle-earth planet, Arda. By the way, check out the moon coming over the mountain right there. Look at that. Oh, and there's the smoke. There's the lit thing. There's wild boars out here like crazy, dude. Land of the wild boars. La da da! I just jumped over a sickle fly. That sickle fly threatened to attack me. There's a deer. Oh, pretty. Look at this water. It's a pretty little spot. Yeah, man, this game is beautiful. And also, they've updated Gondor's rocks and everything, the textures. It looks so good. Sorry, the wall is making my camera zoom in and out over and over. Kind of cool to see the wall right here, though, going by while you ride a horse. It's a cool effect. Wow, look at that. When I record these, I always try my best, unless I'm in combat, obviously, to keep my screen very steady as I turn and stuff. I try really hard to keep that. I mean, I've told you that in the past, but that's a lot of extra work on my hands. But you know what? It's okay. If it makes it nice for you guys, that's the goal. All right, here we are. How do I get around to it? Oh, it's up. Oh, there's a second level to the city. Okay. Up these stairs. Look at my horse just get up those stairs like they're nothing. Horses cannot do stairs very good like that, guys. That is not entirely accurate. But, you know, it's still awesome. All right. Is there another level of stairs? Nope. Oh, there is. There it is, another level of stairs. Oh, look. There's my buddy. Oh, my, hold on, there we go. My watch was doing something weird on my wrist there. All right. Wow, beautiful. It's a beautiful signal fire, though, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the clouds in the distance, and the smoke effect's really awesome. Really, really cool smoke effect. The beacon remains lit. Gondor calls for aid. What man am I supposed to agree with? Aha. The man raises an eyebrow and stares at you appraisingly.
Can I help you with something?
Can I help you with something? Yes, carefully. And you respond by nothing that the beacon casts a long shadow like the Castamere did in the years past. The man smiles broadly. Ah, you must be the kindred spirit I was told to expect. What a pleasant surprise. Aethel described you to be, but I did not foresee that one of the king's close personal friends could possibly support our mission. And yet, here you are. I need not tell you how useful it will be to have you with us, especially if you still have the ear of the king. I hope you have not aired your true feelings and enraged your friendship with him. My name is Methal, and I have been keeping this beacon lit. It is to be a sign that although the war is over, the fighting is not yet done. The gods of Ost Algbello try to extinguish it as often as they can, but my friends and I relight it when their attention wanes. They cannot guard it all at all hours.
If we are to advance this cause, we need people to know that Elisar does not speak for all of Gondor.
I have written a number of parchments proclaiming that Barlacor survived the war, and his marshals a force that will rise up against Elisar and his elf queen. The people of Gondor need to be ready themselves for the coming conflict. This is quite a scandal, political scandal, everyone. You ask Methalon where Barlacor has hidden himself to prepare, and he waves away your question. There will be time to discuss it. For now, we need to distribute those papers. I stashed them in a crate outside the steps of the Hall of Ost Alglabed. Moving on. Anglabed. Retrieve them and hand them out to the people of our city. I don't want to get propaganda papers out. No. Oh, by the way, beautiful. Look, the lighting changed. It's daytime now. Oh, what a difference, right? Gorgeous. Look at my horse's amazing hair. My horse is amazing. Now, this horse, sadly, I don't know if you can get it right now because it was only with the Harvest Pack supporter pack, which they removed. I think they should bring it back for other people because it's an awesome mount, and I would not mind a couple other versions of this type of animation on this horse. Maybe a baby mama kill mount. That'd be kind of awesome, actually. Or maybe a saber-toothed tiger or something mount, or a lion or something because of the new area. That'd be really cool. I guess we'll find out if they did anything like that. Maldor.
My soldiers should have reported back. Could you see to their whereabouts?
You there, adventurer! See, they still call us an adventurer. I like that whole style. Again, that's where D&D got it, right? Like, we're adventurers. That whole fantasy idea. All right, so where do I need to go here? The barrel. Is that the barrel? Aha. A crate. It's not a barrel. Did I read a barrel before? What? All right. Distribute parchment in support of the heir. What if I don't want to do this? Or burn the parchment in the nearby... Oh, dude, yeah. No. We're going to burn it. Yeah. I wonder if this changes the outcome of the quest. I mean, hold on. All right, recite parchment can be found throughout the city if you wish to hand out the parchments, or you can burn them in the bazaar. Eager to make use of the help you have offered, has a number of tasks to complete on behalf of the heirs of Castamere. So the question is, how much does it change the story if I burn it versus not? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna burn it for this episode, and then for like the other one, maybe we won't for a different character in the future. So we'll find out. But I guess if I just lie to him, I don't like lying though. I mean, the only time I think lying is okay if it's like, you know, to save a life because of some bad guy or something you're lying to. But technically we kind of are doing that in this scenario, right? But like, I really think lying should always be like the last resort. I think lying is such a terrible thing. Destroys relationships. It's not good. Just don't do it, guys. Try not to lie. Don't do it by habits. Don't fidget the truth. Just be good. But again, in this scenario, This is a war scenario. I'm trying to save thousands of lives from political traitors that are going to try to kill everyone. We know Elisar is a great king. Right. I can see why now.
You don't know anything about the lighting of this beacon, do you?
I know you. You performed a great many deeds throughout the kingdom during the war. And your name is spoken with reverence. It's, that dwarf something. Zollin, yes, that's right. You don't know anything about the lighting of this beacon, do you? No, you wouldn't. It's just that these troublemakers keep setting it afire whenever we extinguish it. And it's not supposed to be lit except in dire need. Has no one told these miscreants the war is over? Maybe you can do me a favor. Bring this beacon oil to Helwyn for safekeeping. If we stole the oil further away, that may prevent the villains from lighting the beacon every time we douse it. At least, it will be more inconvenient for them. Helwyn guards the stores by the northeast fountain in Ost Anglebed. Alright. We'll grab this. Carrying the oil. I love the animation for carrying a big jar. Oh. Just like, dwarf power! Can I sprint? No, not usually. You usually can't do anything during it. I usually like it when they give you these quests. They'll give you, like, some of the quests, they'll give you a little buff. I kind of wish they had done that in this one. Like a little speed buff, right? So you don't have to, like, walk too long. You, like, get a plus 50% movement speed. Or plus 100 would be even better, right? Just get me there faster. Like I'm on my horse. Or like a 68% movement speed like my horse. Mine's a 78, though, because of my special horse journeyman riding thing that you get at the LOTRO store. It's a little pricey, but it's for your whole account forever. It's kind of worth it. So if you play the game a lot, I would recommend it. Alright, it also goes on sale sometimes. Keep that in mind. Where am I taking this thing? I like the music. Oh. Aye! Wait, that my thing. After you deliver the beacon oil, you hear someone whisper your name. Oh, there he is.
Sorry I didn't meet you at the beacon. That lad Ben was sniffing around.
The gods really trust you, don't they? It was truly a stroke of good fortune that sent you to us. If you tell Helwyn you need a barrel of weapons, I am certain she will give it to you, and happily. Delivering papers is one thing, but we will need weapons if we are to carry out our plans. Eventually, it will come to fighting. It always does. At least we will know we are on the right when it comes. Wow, that sounds very realistic, like real life. Everyone on both sides always thinks they're right until one side really isn't. But, you know, that's how it goes. When you have the barrels of weapons, bring it to me outside the eastern entrance of the city, below the cliffs to the south. Hold on. Wait for me to leave before you speak to Helwyn. We do not want to be too suspicious. He runs off. Do we do this? Do we do this quest? Right, so here's what I'm going to do. We're actually going to do this in the next one, because I don't want the episodes to go too long, because I try to keep them within 20 to 30 minutes for adventure playlists. So, see you in the next one, my friends. Thanks to my Patreon. Subscribe buttons there above the resources. Next episode will be over there. And over there is a LOTRO tale, or do voiceovers too, in Lord of the Rings Online. Thanks for being here. Stay happy, and I'll see you in the next one.